with piano samples, being a piano player, I tend to hate all of them. But the one probably I use the most just for playing is the Vilabs Ravenscroft 275. That's the one that's the most natural under my hands that I can kind of forget that I'm playing a sample. And I tend to use the close mic on that. Mixing in some of the other mic positions, there are some phase issues. And so whenever I'm going to use multiple mic positions on the Ravenscroft, I have to use the little laps in between phase or waves in phase, something like that. And I'm always kind of futzing with that a little bit. The other one I still really love, and it's old, is the Galaxy Vintage D. It still sounds great, and I use that on a lot of records. Some of the newer ones, Native Instruments Noir, is really good. I love the felt on that, especially. You can cook some nice, warm, cinematic stuff out of that. And their Grandeur is also really, really usable for on the large grand side. Acoustic Samples C7 is really good, but there's no soft pedal on it, and I tend to use a lot of soft pedal. So that's a bit of a drag on that one, but that sounds like a really nice, good C7 for the brighter pop thing. And the Sony Vox 88, which is a Steinway, I believe, is really good also, but you have to get it just right, and it seems to sit better in tracks rather than fully exposed. I can't remember. I think there may not be soft pedal on that one as well. And you really have to get the EQ on that one just right. There's some built-in EQ. Otherwise, with all of them, I'm using Soothe and I'm using Dynamic EQ to get them to kind of sit, because there's something that always barks out or jumps out, and like I said, it's a pull out your hair exercise in frustration. Those tend to be the ones I use the most. And I do the Native Instruments Maverick is also a good kind of smaller brand, but getting into uprights, that's a different conversation.